Classic mode Wall of Flash with dynamite is actually super easy. All you have to do is one angle, one position for your mouse, and it's horizontal, like wall will come from this side, you will just point it towards the wall and just click the dynamite. That's all. You only have to keep correct distance from the wall. Let me show you an example. Let's burn the guide. And now we are waiting for the wall to come into the right position, which is about this. You can see that one extra wall of flash could fit here, and this is the perfect distance on this screen, and this is the maximum resolution, and you should be always playing on this resolution. Okay, so right now we can start moving away from the wall, keeping it at this distance and just pointing the cursor on the wall of flash. Okay, so let's run and trying to keep the correct distance. Sometimes dodge the lasers. And here we actually change our position from the wall of flash. The wall of flash has only half HP left, so it will move faster, so we have to adjust for it, and the only adjustment will be that right now we will be standing such that wall of flash is barely on screen, and again just same angle as you had before with your cursor and throw. And you can see wall of flash is that. It didn't even take that long bridge. Just make sure it's not hilly, because then the dynamite rolls differently. Really try to make it as smooth as possible. You can actually make it something like this, that imagine this continues, so you can like throw here, jump and throw the same way. Actually put a block here so it doesn't roll that much. You get the point. Okay, so classic mode is really easy. Let's move on to expert. Expert and master are actually the same, but expert is way faster and master is hard to finish, but expert as well, so it doesn't matter much. So for expert and master we will actually need, we can distinguish three phases. The first is flat angle, like we are throwing the dynamite horizontally. Then there is the second phase, where we are throwing it such that it doesn't roll, which is above us or below us. And third phase is when wall of flash is coming, let's say, from the left, so we are throwing dynamite on the right, so it has enough time to explode. Now we will demonstrate the fight. So the expert and master has the advantage that we will always keep the wall of flash barely on screen. We don't have to change the distance from the wall of flash to the player. So first phase is just horizontal throwing. And this is until this moment when it's only half HP. Now we switch to no rolling dynamite. Oops. Ignore the death. Okay, right now we are under 1/3, so we are switching to the third phase, which is throwing in our direction of running. And we are also trying to run faster. You should barely see the Hungaries in the last percentage of wall health. Okay, this was expert. It was kinda dirty, so maybe let's show it again and I will try to focus more. Okay, it again wasn't clean, but whatever. Oops. Okay, now master is actually the same, but it will be really difficult with just this ground, because as you saw, lasers actually can hit you really easily. You can dodge them, but it's somewhat hard. So what you can do is to block the lasers by building these structures and putting a door there. It can be ugly like this, but the whole purpose is to walk through it freely and block the lasers and enemies as well. You can also just build it from the full blocks and then break it and place the door. But if you have a bad pickaxe, it will be faster to place 3 platforms here and then a door. I really recommend for this having everything in hotbar. Here I made the arena defeat earlier, so let's show the master mode fight right now. Okay, so waiting until we can see wall of flash, and we throw. You can see that we now don't have to care about any lasers. We just watch the HP until it hits 1/2, which is something about now. So we switch to no rolling dynamite. And now we can throw in this direction and get a bit further away. The leech is complicating stuff. Okay. You will really have to just get the feel of this fight and try it more. Mobility helps for master and expert a lot. So swiftness potion, fruit, hermes boots, everything helps. Without it, you can also do it without it, but it will be just more difficult with just hook, especially if you have like topaz or the blue hook. So definitely practice. That's that's all you have to do in expert mode and master mode. In classic, we showed it's really easy, and let me show classic again, how simple it is. Actually not, let's end this video. Okay, hope you liked it, check other tutorials.